tonight. I'm Scott Beadle. Thanksgiving is traditionally one of the busiest times of the year with traffic congestion, which could lead to some serious accidents. ABC31's Shar Thomas has some tips that you might want to take note of before getting on the road.
Thanksgiving is the most busiest time of year, but unfortunately for motorists, the most dangerous time. With Thanksgiving being less than 2 days away, there will be notorious transportation delays, traffic, and travel snags, all meeting travelers at nearly every turn. But I caught up with State Trooper Scott Morrow to see how travelers can avoid traffic disasters.
Some of the things that you can do to be safer on the roadway is to leave a little bit earlier to allow a little extra time for travel and for traffic congestion. Make sure you wear your seatbelt, make sure your tires are properly inflated. With the temperature fluctuating here in Louisiana, it can increase or decrease depending on whether it's hot or cold. So make sure you properly inflate your tires and don't drive distracted. Don't drive impaired.
Alexandria native Roderick Sherman always takes extra precaution during the holidays when he visits his family here in Sinlaw.
Man, take your time, get plenty of rest, be very defensive out there, and if you get tired, pull over.
400 of them involve motorists. There were nearly 50,000 non-fatal car accidents that Thanksgiving. There were 764 crashes involving fatality during Thanksgiving in 2012. About 400 of them involve motorists. Remember these travel tips in times such as these as you prepare to enjoy your loved ones and Grandma's famous sweet potato pie. Shar Thomas, ABC 31 News.
A shift in the winds is bringing us some chillier weather. Meteorologist Kim Walker is here with a first look at our forecast.
We are going to start to see those temperatures cool down today. We did get a little bit of rain, and so that kept those temperatures in the 50s for the most part, but we are going to see temperatures climb into the 60s tomorrow, and then Thanksgiving cooling down. But we're going to start off cold with temperature readings below freezing for your Thanksgiving. Temperatures around 60, but we're going to see plenty of sunshine as we head toward the latter part of this weekend into the weekend. So if you're planning to go shopping, let's say, or if you're traveling around the area, it's going to be great weather for that. Temperatures will be warming up into the 70s as we head toward your Saturday, and then another cool down with a cold front coming through. We'll have your 7-day forecast coming up in just a little bit.
All right, thank you, Kim. Some local fire and rescue teams are getting a gift this holiday season that could save the lives of some area pets. ABC 31's Joanna Phillips has that story.
It's the season of giving, and that's exactly what the Alexandria Kennel Club has done as a way to give back to the community.
We thought that these pet masks, resuscitation masks, would be great for the fire departments to have.
The club is best known for their annual dog show, which has helped purchase these masks.
It is through monies that we earn with the dog show, which is held the last weekend of January, and the monies that we get from that.
The masks will be donated to about 9 fire departments around the area to keep on trucks for incidents involving pets that need medical attention due to smoke inhalation.
There's 3 sizes: large, medium, and small. This can fit right over the pet's snout. There's rubber there. The pet's snout fits in here. We have a tube that hooks up to this, and the other end goes into the oxygen tank that's on the fire truck.
About a dozen masks have been purchased at the moment, but the Kennel Club hopes to continue purchasing more in the future to donate to local fire and rescue departments.
The fire departments are absolutely thrilled, and some of them have said, we've done mouth-to-mouth resuscitation on pets on our own, and saved a few, but they're not always able to do that. And so with the 3 different sizes, we should be able to cover every size pet, not just dogs. It could be used on any pet.
To find out more about how to make donations to help purchase more of these life-saving items, you can contact Julie Taylor through her Facebook page, Pets with Purpose Therapy. Joanna Phillips, ABC 31 News.
Alexandria Country Day School is preparing for their open house. Anyone looking to place their child in a new school or start school for the first time is welcome to attend.
We're going to have 2 sessions. One is from 9 to 11, and at that session you can kind of see the classroom in action, and then we'll have another session from 5:30 to 7:30 that evening. The teachers will still be on hand in the classroom, They'll be able to ask questions. You can bring your student with you and let them see the classroom and, just ask those important questions that you might have for the teacher about curriculum and that sort of thing.
That open house will take place on November the 28th. You can contact Alexandria Country Day School for more information. Rice farmers across South Louisiana are wrapping up the harvest of their ratoon, or second crop. This year's second crop yield has been good, but it won't offset the rather disappointing harvest of the first crop. LSU Ag Center correspondent Craig Gautreaux has the story.
Rice farmers across South Louisiana are finding good yields for their ratoon crop. This crop is the regrowth from fields that were harvested during the summer. Farmers are becoming more dependent upon producing a second crop because rice prices have stagnated the past several years. While smaller in yield than the first harvest, the second crop requires fewer inputs.
Typically, on average, you would expect to see about 1/3 of the yield in the ratoon crop is what you see in the main crop, and it looks like we've met that.
One way farmers can increase the yield of the ratoon crop is manipulating the stubble after the first harvest. Farmers can cut or roll the stubble, which stimulates growth from the bottom of the plant and leads to more grains.
It makes a great deal of difference. I mean, we went from making 6 or 8 barrels second crop to making 14 to 17 consistently now.
Vales Field was part of the LSU Ag Center's rice verification program. One of the goals of the program is to educate farmers to make their operations more efficient. Participants also learn when is the proper time to add inputs, such as fertilizer or herbicides.
That's one of the most important things that people get from this program. The timeliness of the applications being made at the right time, being made when the plant will most benefit from it, and not making an application that the plant will no longer benefit from.
While the second crop has met expectations, it will not be enough to make up for the lower yields of the first crop.
It was probably one of our worst yielding seasons that we've had in a long time, even worse than last year. Last year we averaged probably about 7,000 pounds per acre. This year we're probably going to be about 250 pounds per acre less than that.
The low yields can be blamed on excessive rain, wind, and overcast conditions that led to many unfilled grains. With the LSU Ag Center, this is Craig Gautreaux reporting.
About 1/3 of the state's 420,000 acres of rice produce a ratoon crop.
Wait, whoa!
Oh, I can't get enough of this video.
Right This Minute is TV's #1 daily viral video show. Right This Minute.
Watch Right This Minute, weekdays at 5 on KLAX TV.
Well, welcome back, everyone. We had some rain move through the area earlier today, but it's now starting to press off to the east. As we make our way into the evening, I think the activity will start to taper off, but we do have another cold front coming our way, and that will push some more rain back into our area. So our future radar is showing around 8 o'clock. There could be just a few showers near our area, but then it starts to push off to the east, but then more develops to our north. That could head into our area around midnight, but once that cold front comes through, it will push all the rain to the south, and the winds will start to pick up, and it's going to be much cooler for the next couple of days. Right now, we have dropped down to 55 degrees in Alexandria and Leesville, 56, 61 in Lake Charles, and 60 degrees in Lafayette. So that cold front is just to our north along the border of Arkansas and Louisiana, and you can see some of the rain that's just to the south, and a lot of clouds are moving in across our area. So it is a little bit dreary out there, but as we make our way into tomorrow, once that cold front pushes to the south, high pressure will start to build in, so drier air will start to move in, and so as a result we'll see a little bit more sunshine during the day on Wednesday. But with the clear conditions, that really allows temperatures to drop down. So by Thanksgiving morning, we are expecting it to be very cold, even below freezing in many locations. So here's a look at your headlines. Becoming mostly sunny tomorrow. It will be cool and breezy, then mainly sunny as we make our way toward the end of the week and into the weekend, and then turning cooler as we move into your weekend. But temperatures tonight will drop down to around 45 degrees with a north-northeast wind around 5 to 10 miles per hour. Clouds will be decreasing overnight and into tomorrow. Patchy clouds tomorrow. It will be breezy. Winds coming in from the north at around 10 miles per hour. Temperatures around 61 degrees. In Boise around 62. Otis 62 as well. And here's a look at your 7-day forecast on Thanksgiving morning. Because of the clear conditions, temperatures will plunge down to around 29 degrees. So it's going to be below freezing. And then we rebound a little bit to around 60. Lots of sunshine as we end the week and gradually warming up to around 73 degrees for your Saturday. We're going to stay with the dry weather as we end the weekend, but it's going to be slightly cooler with another cold front coming through. So temperatures dropping down into the upper 60s and then warming right back up into the 70s as we head toward the middle part of next week. That's a look at your forecast, Scott.
All right, thank you, Kim. Unsatisfied with your childcare options? Well, join the crowd. With more, here's Stephanie Ramos.
Wait lists, rising costs, interviews, and safety fears. Finding the right preschool or daycare these days feels more like applying to college. In fact, more than 60% of American parents may struggle to find safe, healthy options for their young children. This is according to a new study out today from C.S. Mott Children's Hospital. That's at the top of parents' list for preschools, daycare centers, or in-home providers. Health and safety standards, things like background checks, locked doors, staff with early childhood training, just a few of the areas where parents won't compromise. Also a priority, active playtime and safe options for outdoor time. And then there are the deal breakers. Parents may hesitate at centers in unsafe neighborhoods, but guns on the premises, non-staff adults, and rules that allow unvaccinated children are all big no's for most moms and dads. Your little one doesn't know how to pick a daycare. You do, if you ask the right questions and don't compromise. Because safety and peace of mind is much more important than the building blocks, crayons, and a spot in the class. With this Medical Minute, I'm Stephanie Ramos.
Coming up, the LSUA men's basketball team had a streak snap that dated all the way back to 2015. Plus, NSU Athletics Director Greg Burke talks about the Demons' new head football coach. That's coming up next in sports.
Hi, everybody. This is the voice of the Tigers, Jim Hawthorne, inviting you to watch Inside LSU Football, presented by Academy Sports and Outdoors on this affiliate of the LSU Sports Television Network every week during the season. We'll have all the highlights, exclusive locker room access you won't see anywhere else, and features that will give you the inside story on your Fighting Tigers football team.
Inside LSU Football. Join us Sundays at 10 on KLAX TV. Brought to you in part by Randy Wiggins, State Farm agent.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Nick Frank. The NSU Athletics Department didn't take long or search very far for their next head football coach. Brad Laird, one of the most successful players in school history, was officially given the job this week, and Athletics Director Greg Burke said it was a pretty easy call.
Sometimes the best choice is right in your backyard, and I know that's how we feel about Brad. As an administration, we feel that way, getting some very strong, I think, sentiment from our fans and from others as well. I know how excited he is about this. I know he is extremely motivated to win football games and to bring championships back to NSU.
Now, one of the players Laird will have high hopes for next season is offensive lineman Chris Zirkle. Today, the junior was named to the All-Southland Conference second team. Zirkle leads NSU's offensive linemen in grades in 8 of 11 games and averaged 81% while playing all but just a handful of snaps this season. 4 NSU players also received honorable mention honors: DNs Lynn Clark and Obina Iluma, running backs Chris Jones, and quarterback Ike Warren. After winning 51 straight games in the regular season, dating all the way back to 2015, the LSUA men's basketball team saw their streak come to an end the other night in overtime against Diller. 3 Generals fouled out near the end of the game. They couldn't recover from those losses. They will be back in action in the Thanksgiving Classic this weekend.
Well, thanks for joining us. Have a great night.
Stay connected with KLAX ABC31. Visit us online anytime. Get today's top stories and trending topics. Like us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter. See our pics on Instagram. Watch us on YouTube. And make KLAXTV.com your home for local news and information. Plus, download the KLAX weather app for your smartphone or tablet. Get live current conditions, radar maps, alerts, and more. More ways to stay connected with KLAX TV.
Predators better pray.
Crime Watch Daily airs weekdays at 3 on KLAX TV.